Uh, almost. Almost there. Oh, shit. This is pure darkness. Actually kind of cool, to be honest. Wow! Well, hello. I am very scary now. Hola. Update, power just went out. That's wild. We are in the middle of a snowstorm right now. So, check back in on Monday. It will be our next stream. Monday evening, we'll be streaming Skyrim. We'd love to have you guys out there. Sorry about the mess tonight. Just kind of impromptu stream trying to make up for lost time, but apparently not as much as we may have thought. But, I guess here we are. Unless you guys want to chill out for a minute. Looks like we got 4 viewers already. Wow. Thanks for that. Please hold. I'm trying to get everything figured out. But I don't know. This isn't really an us thing. So it's kind of just when stuff happens. The only reason I haven't really given up yet is because it flickered back on a little while ago. So we'll have to see how long this takes. But maybe we'll chill for a minute and just real talk. But yeah, so our next stream is Skyrim. That's on Monday. Love to have people out for that. We're still working our way through the Dragonborn DLC. Episode 2, it seems like things are starting to, heat up. We got 2/3 of Dragon aspect already. We already cleared the Mirax Temple. I've only just met him for the first time in person, so still a lot to go. Just getting into the very beginning of possibly the best storyline in the entire game. So that's very exciting. Getting close to finishing that game out as well. So, we'll be doing a whole bunch of new stuff on the horizon. More Rivals. We'll have to see what exactly, but that's what I'd expect. Rivals and probably Battlefield 1. In the second half, if we can get that to work. If not, maybe Helldivers or something else. Thursday, we'll probably be returning to Repo. I'm looking forward to that. We'll also be returning to Raid as our sponsor for this month and a half. So be sure to check that out, please. It helps support the channel. A great way to support the channel just with your time. We'll be there on Thursday, and then Friday we will be doing... next week we will also be doing kind of similar games to Repo and so on and so forth, but mostly with the vibe of playing with the community. That's really what we try and do on Friday. So we'll be playing games where people who are watching at home can come and join us. Things like Minecraft, things with public servers, Minecraft, Among Us, where we can get people in from Discord, so on and so forth. Let you guys play with us, talk with us if you want. It's a great experience. We love to have you guys join the club on Friday. So we'll keep in touch on that. But yeah, so here we are in my room. I don't know why I didn't just turn the camera around like a normal person. There we go. The streaming setup. Welcome to my bedroom. It's probably the first time you guys have gotten this experience. There's my cat. The only spot of life in the house. Is really weird because living out in the country, there's not a lot of Thank you. I appreciate it, brother. Absolutely. Or sister. I don't know. I don't know if le is a gendered like L or la is in Spanish. I don't know anything, or even if it is a part of a language, or if it's even if it's anything more complicated than just a name. But thank you for that. Le is le. Makes sense. Le. I take le to mean the, kind of. But, thank you. I appreciate that. It's pretty cool. More stuff on the way. We got to get a new webcam. That's a thing. This one doesn't, cover as much of the area as I would like. You used to be able to get all the way from there all the way back to over here. So, be able to get that in the background, the cool painting I have. But I can't really get both without that. So we'll just have to see. A little bit of mess over there. You guys may have caught that, but anyways, so we'll see what we can do. That we want to get the new webcam. Ethernet is a big thing. I really want to get set up. The problem is the whole, the router, obviously not in here. I would have to run it like through there, out there with the kitchen and all that stuff. It'd be a mess, but I might be able to do it. Thank you. Yeah, that is, let's try and, there we go. Ooh, try not get my family too closely in there so no one can see that. But yeah, they're over on the right. Both those are from, personal experiences, trips I went on with my family. Kind of collect those as I get older. My parents run out of things to give me, especially my mom. She just defaults to stuff like that. So I keep them around. They're cool. And it's actually more personal than that too, because I was born on like a major day in the American Revolution. I won't say which, so I don't throw my exact date of my birth out there, but it probably is out there already, public record. I think it's even in the tavern, but major day in the American Revolution that has to do with 2 locations. So it's kind of cool. I have 2 eagle plushies, so I named them after that. But yeah, so. And then we got 1 gnome up there. That is Igor. We also got that set of gnomes right there. That's a marriage set that came from my Irish grandmother and grandfather. Both are now passed. The grandmother passed a while ago. Grandfather just passed this last month. He was not the Irish one. He was the Italian. She was the Irish. And then up here, we have 2 more gnomes. One is named Borgle, and the other one doesn't have a name yet. So we will have to see. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm doing all right. They're in a better place. So we're all good here, but I appreciate the condolences. Absolutely. Let's see. Anything else I got cool in here? You guys like guns? That's my plate carrier. You can see that there. I have 2. I did spend some time previously in the military. A very short amount of time. I got injured in training, so I didn't get to be long for it. But got a lot of stuff at home that I've accumulated over the years. Got an AR in the corner, but I don't want to show that because it's got stuff that could kind of dox me back there. Plus, it's really a mess. That's where, like, when I'm about to stream and there's anything that's like still in my room, I just throw it back there because you guys can never see that on camera, and I clean it up afterwards. So shotguns in the other corner, kind of same deal, except that one's not really as messy. I just don't want to get anyone in the picture, but I'll bring them on stream properly someday. Oh, heck yeah, that's awesome. Let's see, I do got one. I can show you guys this. This is a Koenig Elite T9SC, if I recall correctly. It's just the abbreviation, because it's never as slick as Glock. That's kind of what happens when it comes from Turkey. Not the same naming conventions as we have over here. So now everything is snappy in translation, as some more European countries can have. Things that, or things that are staples, like M1911. Everyone knows, it's just a letter and some numbers, but everyone knows it. Koenig is still a brand that's really trying to compete, and they are doing a good job with Glock. No, but I do have ducks, and I have a shotgun that I can use to shoot ducks, and I may just have to vent some frustration upon one because of that comment. But no, I do have a duck pond in my back. I don't normally hunt ducks. It's more geese back there when that season comes, but I don't know if I've ever actually seen a duck land in the pond. I know we have a few in the area, but they don't normally. We got a lot of ponds in between my house and the neighbors, so there are plenty in the area, but they don't really flock to me. Even the geese, like my pond is more small. We use it for fish mostly, so the geese kind of just fly over. They might stop for a second if I leave out corn. Yeah. I mean, ducks are hard to take care of. More so than you might think, just because they have the whole added element of being a water animal. What we do have here is obviously you saw one cat. I have two cats. Formerly had four, but only three of them were ever alive by the time we got to the house. Then one since passed away a while ago. And then we normally have cows. Right now we're in kind of a down period. We just sent some off to the slaughterhouse during December. During the winter, it didn't really make sense to get more during winter, but we're getting a couple more in spring. Kind of farm share those with some friends and family. Gibbon actually got a little bit of our last cow. That was cool. So did Squirrel, who is on here from time to time. And so I'll share part of the cow with them. We had two. Our last batch were Cappuccino and Oreo, and then before that we had a beloved cow named Houdini, because he was quite the escape artist. But so we have those. We're hoping to get chickens this next year. Hunt deer out back. Why do I hear a noise machine? Maybe someone's using their phone for it. That makes more sense because nothing else is on. You have a few horses. That's fantastic. I'm glad you like chickens. I am all for them. The only animal I've ever taken care of completely solo, or at least mostly solo, are chickens. So they are a lot of fun. They're pretty dang easy to take care of too. Um, Cows needs a lot more infrastructure, and cows actually are fairly similar to horses, other than the amount you have to kind of do a few things for horses. You would have to do for a dog. You don't have to do for a cow. You have to take it out, you have to play with it, so on and so forth. I know, right? Welcome, Sentry. Well, we're just coming in after all the gaming is done to the power outage stream, telling spooky tales of chickens and horses. Um, but yeah, the infrastructure we have here actually was designed for horses. The stuff we use for the cows. We got the cows were cheaper, and they were, we wanted to use them for food, so on and so forth. So we started with them first, but we really, really want to get horses. Um, Horses are up there my favorite animals. I would say bear is probably my favorite animal, but horses are fantastic. They're just so noble, and you can do so much with them. I love to ride when I get the chance. Mad respect. I got a cowboy hat over there. This side of my desk is also kind of a mess, but you can see that. That's from Branson, Missouri. Do I have any other indoor pets? Not at the moment. I've always wanted a dog. I've never gotten a dog. But all my life has just been cats now that I think about it. Not even a goldfish. Which I guess the fish goes hand in hand with having cats. But when you have four cats in the house, getting any other animal is a little bit of a burden. So not yet. I fully intend to get a dog. Though when I grow, I hope to have, when the age of cats is past, of indoor cats, I really want to do either dogs or dogs and cats that are a mix of indoor outdoor. Wow, that's awesome. Kudos to you. That's a lot of animals. If we count outdoor cats, I might have nearly that many, but that's just by adoption. They just kind of come around and we give them a little bit of food. That is a full house, though. I hope everything goes well with the dog pregnancies. That's both adorable and fantastic, and even more. That's awesome. Yeah, I prefer to do I want to do a mix of indoor and outdoor. Have I've seen that work really well with a friend of mine's cat, where he doesn't have any of the issues most people get, the cat peeing or pooping on things. The cat gets the fun of getting to go outside and chase birds, without really being in a lot of danger because it's used to being outside. It spends half its day there, but he just lets it come in for a part of the day and eat food and chill out with him. Pretty dang cool. That's fantastic. Yeah, it would be a bit of a burden if you didn't love your animals. So I'm glad that you do. And given that, that's really cool. Homestead life for the win, absolutely. I got a lot of congestion issues. Seems kind of odd that I end up being a streamer, being someone who gets a lot of post-nasal drip when they talk a lot, but that's just what I enjoy, so I find my way through it. Horses are also peak. Arthur Morgan, that's epic. On your big blue one. By blue, are you referring to like a character, like a color, a natural horse color that looks kind of blue, or are you referring to something you put on the horse, or just like metaphorically blue? What we got? Trying to think of what else I can show. Not a lot else in here in this little kingdom of mine. I go around the house, but I'm not sure all that is camera worthy. Oh, your horse's name Blue. Duh. Big brain. Big brain. Big blue boy. Okay. I suppose to my credit, blue is, when you think of a color associated with a horse, you don't really think of the name. But that makes sense. This is a color horses obviously don't naturally come in, or at least they shouldn't. Please bring your horse to a doctor if it comes out blue. PSA. That's fantastic, though. Got some hunting knives back there, gun cleaning kit, nothing too interesting. Welcome to the Blackout stream. Yeah, it's a little bit, it's different, but we're enjoying it. I'm actually really enjoying this, just vibing with the community. We're talking about horses and chickens and cows and dogs and cats, showing off all the stuff I got around my room. It is a lot of fun. It's kind of like, when you're staying over someone's house as a kid, you kind of fake a blackout. Turn off all the lights, put a blanket over your head, flashlight like this. Oh, you're talking about homestead life. It's really cool. I see. But yeah, that is also very cool, obviously. Heck yeah. We're also talking about my stuffed animals you might appreciate. Oh, foot reveal. I should make a fort. How do I make a fort, guys? I don't think I have materials for a fort, unfortunately. Unfortunately. The light of God. Like this is a flashlight that is meant to my property is over 5 acres long. So this is meant to be able to, I can shine this and you will be able to see on the other side of the property. It's designed to be used as a weapon as well. This is a self-defense item. This is not, it's kind of thing you put on a rifle you hold with you. Dang. Wow. Fortnite stream. That's amazing. Wake up all my family with hammers and nails. Yes. No. That was a good pun. We appreciate puns here. Oh, sorry. Drop the flashlight. I wanted to change the stream name. I realized it was still Repo. I'm going to do that. I wonder what it'll show you guys while I do that. Will it just go to black, or will show me typing? Well, I guess, yeah, no, that won't, obviously, because the camera's up here, but you'll just see my face. That would actually be, I want to do that now. I'm going to invite some friends over for a camping night out and say, guys, we're going to build forts. We're going to have a competition. We'll build forts in my living room like the good old days, and we'll call it, Fortnite Friday. That is amazing. I'm going to call this stream Fortnite right now. I'll spell it the way it should be spelled, So, if they don't get it, that's on them. They can't say it's false advertising. There we go. That would be actually really cool. I actually I have planned to do that for a while. One of the people I normally stream with on Tuesdays has wanted to do that with me. And we could do like during the day, like a chill, like fishing segment. I should definitely do that. Yes, once it gets warmer. Yeah, that'd be 10 out of 10. I can bring on all the fun stuff. I have two canoes. I almost never get to use them because like I still have to bring them somewhere else even though I technically have a pond. It's not, it's not a big pond. It's big enough to fish in, big enough that you get the full vibe when you sit out by it, but not canoe big. But I have from when I was a kid all these like foam swords and stuff. So I really want to get like a bunch of my friends in each of the two canoes and do like a canoe melee battle in the water. I think that would be a fantastic stream. I'm gonna start pitching that to people. Just do like a whole like stream weekend of a camp out. Do fishing, do fort building, do stories around the campfire, Q&A, canoe battle royale. Have you guys meet the cows. I do gotta be a little bit careful. Like, geocaching is so good that, any recording in my backyard could very well just be like Instadocs, but we'll see. I think I should be probably all right. I just gotta be a little bit conscientious of how I do it. And I'm not big enough for anyone to be so wacko that they really want to do that at this point, unless like I'm actively talking to them, like will happen on some games. So we should be good, hopefully. We will see. Try not to get myself killed. What other Jack lore can I drop? Better yet, what kind of lore do you guys want to drop? What lore do you guys want? We'll probably go for another we'll go until 30 minutes is up and then I'll just call it and go to bed. But we got another like 8 minutes or so. Nice impromptu Q&A stream. I bet they're still playing Rivals, given Insanals. I'm glad they didn't start a comp match without me. They'd be fuming that I left the match. The bot and chat just reminded me that today I went with Gibbon to a Lake Erie's Monster game, and that was a lot of fun. He got me theater box seats because as a perk for where someone in his family works. So gracious, they weren't able to go, so they very graciously were. I'm very very grateful that they let us take their box seats for free. So that was really really cool, and yeah, so I had a great time, even though they got totally shut out by the Bears, which makes sense. The Hershey Bears are gonna do that to you. The feeder team for one of the best proper teams in the country versus a feeder team for one of the worst. So it is what it is. But yeah, so it was a good game still. Really cool to be in the box. Had a lot of fun. A few pictures from that are going to go up on Instagram. That's what I was thinking of. That's why I was reminded by that. I do have an Instagram. I also have a couple other accounts. I have an X account. Discord, obviously. Thank you for joining that, by the way. I saw that you're in there, and I gave you the club's rules so you can see, when I post updates and stuff in there. And you can chat in there is really what the rule gives you. You should be able to see everything for the most part, not having any rule, in the other people's groups, but you can interact with my community by doing that. This is probably the most unkempt I'm ever going to look on stream. I tried, last minute, I just got home and had to change out of what I was wearing. And so I threw on a shirt with a pocket. All right. A little bit formal. I try and keep it classy here. Either a collar, like my bare minimum is I want a collar, I want a pocket, the shirt, none of that. It's kind of one of the vibes of Jacket Clubs. It's just that club vibe. Keep it just a little bit of classy. A little classy, mixed, but not, country club classy, not posh, super high society event classy. Though I did wear a suit on stream once. I think just once. I may have done it more. It's tempting. I like fashion, so. I do have a husky over there. Husky plushie, but I can't show it again because it's in the messy region. Other upgrades wise, I might eventually want to get a keyboard that is glow up, but for right now, you can't see it on camera anyway, so it doesn't really serve much of a purpose. I got sound padding is all good, but yeah, it's the webcam. I want to get Ethernet cord. What else was I thinking of recently though? That'd be good to have. It might actually be the keyboard, just so I can get things or get a proper stream deck, so I have controls for what goes on in Discord and other stuff on my other monitor. Ooh, I gotta dust that thing. Zoink scoobs. I also gotta fix that kink in my window. That's from me, on stream, trying to reach around and open my window without pulling the blinds all the way up to do it quickly. That sucks. I got a little medal up there. That's a little medal lady from my church gave me, Face of Jesus. Helps remind me to be a good person, treat people right when I'm streaming. On my watch over there. I don't know how my headphones ended up on the floor. I should pick those up. That would be good, Oh, we got a fifth viewer. Hello and welcome. Welcome to Jack Blackout stream. I also got the bottle of bourbon from our affiliate party stream. When I finished it out, I never threw it away and kept it as a memento. It wasn't a special bottle of anything. It was just Basil Hayden, which is, a little bit expensive, but not really more expensive than any other type of bourbon. But it was for an important event, and that's what matters. Crazy stats, by the way, on that affiliate party stream we did all the way back. It had 47 viewers. It carried my average viewer rate for the entirety of January as way higher than it would have, that it would have made sense to be if you took that stream out, or made that stream consistent with the median, I guess you could say. Not even median. Mode would be correct, I think. The most common value expressed over time. Math! But you weren't guessing you were going to get that today when you went to a stream, but this is what we do here. We're Renaissance people. We dance, we do math, we play games. It's epic. That's a cool painting, by the way. I really enjoy it. It's The Night Watch by Rembrandt. One of my favorites. What else was I thinking? This month's doing okay comparatively. We got $1,000 in sponsorship money last month, which was crazy. I don't really know though. This month is going to be hard to match anything viewership or money-wise, just because Easter and everything that entails with that. Gibbon's going through confirmation classes right now that I'm walking him through, and so we'll see. But after that, Wednesday, we get Wednesdays as a streaming day, which means so much more content, so many more types of games. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to having Wednesdays. So that'll be good. That'll be coming up after Easter. I'll give myself a buffer week to kind of do a dev week, get some stuff figured out for that. But yeah, generally pretty great there. My phone's on 3%. Oh no, my phone's on 3% battery. That just clicked for me. Guys, I'm gonna die. No, it's just gonna be me and this flashlight. The power doesn't come back on. Oh no. Oh no. You know what? I am not above going out into my garage and going into my car and plugging my phone into my car. I'll just eat dinner in the car. That's it. That's it, guys. I hope my gas stove still works. What do you guys think? Vote. Should I should I tempt fate by trying to ignite my gas stove? I think we should be fine. If I'm not on stream on Monday, you know what happened to me. But yeah, I'll eat dinner in the car. It'll probably be warmer than in here too. It's gonna be super cold. I always have a space heater. I'm a freeze baby. Oh no, you guys have been chatting for a while and I haven't noticed. Like I thought it was oh my god, it just froze. I thought like it automatically I missed so much. Oh, I feel so bad. I'm sorry, guys. Water balloons and check if people are naughty. That's a fantastic idea. Feel like we're all on FaceTime. It does go hard. I love Hale's comment. Yeah, that IRL. We should so do that too. Like if we do that stream, make new channel points just for that stream. There are stuff like that. Purge IRL. Oh no. Yeah, kill whoever's most negative. Oops, your thing accidentally got held for swearing. Let's pull that out to allow. Sorry about it. Man, I feel so bad. Like the whole time it was automatically scrolling. But allow. There we go. Figured it out. Pull get him to build a tent, and every time he says fuck, he gets a water balloon chucked at him. In a tent is savage though, because then you can't escape the wet. You know, you're just stuck, wrapped, fully immersed in it. Gibbon will be the Batman of wetness. You'd be trenched before he would be. I don't know. It depends on the day. What did I give up for Lent? Oh, that's a great question. I'm sorry I missed that too. What did I give up for Lent? So, for one, you know, there is. I'm not gonna say everything I do because I do more than one usually. Just I'll explain that in a second too. But you know, it's important to have some things you just keep between you and God, kind of like a secret handshake almost. Just think of special intimacy. So I won't say everything. But I do try and do a little bit more than one because I try to keep it like I go with it a holistic strategy. I try to get really I love to get really into Lent, and like I'm fine talking about it because it's kind of like more of a thing I do with other people, which makes it more in the category like public fasting, which kind of fine to talk about. You know, it's about doing it with other people, kind of like giving up meat on Lent, which is gonna be maybe the last thing I get to talk about before my phone dies. Yeah, so like one of the things I'm working out every day, and that's another thing for Lent too, is trying to not make it all about giving stuff up, but sometimes about adding stuff in. But for me, it's mostly, what am I taking away? I'm doing. There's extra prayers I've added in. This is where I can be vague. Extra prayers I've added in. I've added in working out. That qualifies for like 3 of the 5 things. I actually don't think there's anything I've given up for Lent. Now that I think about it, I won't say how many, there's a few more than just those that I'm doing, but all those are things I'm either doing to myself, so I can think of one of them is a mortification, but it's not like, I guess exercise would kind of be too, where it's unpleasant, but yeah, like Lenten is a period of growth, and sometimes, that's done through fasting. Fasting is a fantastic way to do it. I fast several times a week, at least twice on bread and water every week of the year. Of course, giving up meat, especially during Lent on Fridays. So like normally throughout the year, I'll switch days around, make exceptions if something comes up. I don't do that during Lent as a way to draw close to the community, be attached to that tradition that goes all the way back, to the very beginning of our faith, and be connected to those people. But, yeah, so stuff like that. I'm gonna try and get through the rest of these before my phone dies. Still gonna work on some emotes on the gnome. Thank you so much. I will get you that free sub as well. I want to see that. Feel free to post that on Discord. 40-day bread and shrimp fast again. I'm trying to bulk up for the army. That makes sense. Sorry I missed you, Big Ant. Yeah, that's but you know, I'll let him know on post. I appreciate him being here. This is Power Riders Stream. Welcome to Jack's room. Keeping the faith up. Thank you, thank you. Graveyard of Bottle. Yep. Deep clean stream for spring. That'd be fun too. I would actually enjoy doing that. I like cleaning. Especially since Paris Island, I've always really enjoyed it. Energy. Car camping stream. Heck yeah. Gibby metaphorical punching bag. All right, we're caught up now.